It's past 7. Now, teachers are being urged to do more to support children who have allergies, as new figures show over half have suffered an allergic reaction or a so-called near miss while they're at school.
Helen Blythe began campaigning after her 5-year-old son Benedict died following an allergic reaction at school. Our reporter Fee Lambden has been to meet her.
He really loved school, and I think with any parent you don't really know how it's going to go. And the first week he was there, he came home and cried.
What would you like to learn?
And he cried because he realised he didn't have to go to school at the weekend and he really wanted to. He felt like he'd found his place and the opportunity to learn and to sort of play, and he made some really lovely friends really early on.
And he was very bright.
Yeah, he was really bright.
And if you don't
He'd wake up at sort of 5:30 on a Sunday morning and say, "Mummy, can we go and play maths?" And that sounds, I can't think of anything worse as a parent than having to do maths all the time, but he absolutely loved it. And he was just curious about everything and the world.
Benedict Blythe was 5 years old. He seemed happy and healthy when he arrived at school on the 1st of December 2021.
He helped his sister to get her sort of toy and chocolate out of the advent calendar, and then he went off to school like normal. And then he didn't come home, and he died from anaphylaxis a few hours later.
Benedict was allergic to milk, soy, sesame, eggs and nuts.
We were told a lot that children grow out of allergies, and I think there was the belief that this is a really young child with an allergy. He's got a high likelihood that he'll outgrow it. So we sort of bought into that, I think.
Whoa! You still don't know what actually happened to your son.
2.5 years on, we still haven't had the inquest, so we don't have answers about what happened on that day. And that's difficult for us to sort of get our heads around. We don't know how he went to school and didn't come home.
Despite not yet having answers, his family are keen to stress there's no suggestion the school did anything wrong.
So you've got strawberry bites, cookies, crisps, pepperami. We happy with that? Yeah?
It's 8 a.m. and Mum Katie is making George his packed lunch, just as she does every morning.
I will be able to
George is allergic to eggs, nuts and sesame. Last year at his previous school, he had a severe reaction when he was accidentally given pancakes.
They didn't check properly, then they gave me the one, but then it started making my face and my whole body so itchy.
When I got to the school to pick him up, I could straight away see that he was having like a really severe reaction.
A week later, Katie moved her son to a different school.
Because I didn't feel like that school could keep him safe anymore. It makes you feel like you've trusted somebody to look after your child and they've let you down.
Honeydew melon, that one. Have a nice dinner. What would you like, Olivia?
At George's new school, every child with an allergy has their own healthcare plan, and staff make sure they're given safe alternatives for them to eat.
I'm allergic to milk.
Because you have to eat different food sometimes to your friends.
And if it's pizza day, I get a special pizza.
Naomi, tell me, what are you allergic to?
Pistachios, cashew, I can't remember anymore.
So lots of nuts. And what does that mean your friends and the other children in your class do?
They're not allowed to bring any nuts to school.
The increase in allergies and the increase, I think, in awareness of allergies is definite in at least the last 20 years. In our school at present, we have between 15 and 20 children on the allergy register. It's certainly a responsibility. It's a duty, really, to safeguard pupils, and this is another way that we do that.
Helen is also trying to change the law in Benedict's name. She wants mandatory training for all schools in England. Her driving force is Etta, her 5-year-old daughter, who, just like her brother, can't tolerate eggs or milk.
It's really difficult trusting people with looking after her. My phone is on all the time, and I think that will never change. You do live in fear of getting the phone call and something having gone wrong.
Monster!
you have to be strong for them, but also there is a sense of you have to get up in the morning and put clothes on and go out into the world. And I would be failing my son if I didn't do that.
Fiona Lambdin, BBC News.